fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. Why did so many idiots overnight read my post and say that this is going to be something crazy, like I got held up at gunpoint or something? No one said that at all. I said it wasn't serious. So people are just morons, right? And then, of course, oh, well, that's Phil. He was trying to make clickbait. I never made clickbait. I wasn't even building it up. It was just a segment of the podcast. When I posted up the podcast, I didn't even say anything about it in the title of the podcast. There's no clickbait. You're just an idiot. You wanted drama, and there really wasn't that much.
Oh boy, another day, another trip down a DSP rabbit hole. Just when you thought we were close to hitting rock bottom and the end was near, somehow DarkSydePhil gets his shovel and keeps on digging. My God, the man is a pit hole of just treachery. Oh my God, read the tweet. I have a heck of a story to tell on tomorrow's podcast. Today I got robbed. It was not a big deal and I'm fine. Just still pretty shocked that it happened. Plus some good news too. So see you for the show and then the premiere of Super Mario RPG remake on the first stream. Now I don't know about you guys. I read something like that, I feel getting robbed is not like a mediocre thing. It's not something that's lightly. You know what I mean? Like out of context, it sounds like your boy Filbert was held up at gunpoint. He got knifed to his neck or some shit. You know what I mean? It sounds like, oh no, he's on the brink of goddamn death. I mean, maybe he saw Tavern in real life. I don't know, but apparently somebody took poor Filbert's shopping cart and moved it. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Now, if you're not a long-time viewer of DSP, you think this man lives on Fury Road at Mad Max or some crazy shit. Phil makes everyday tasks seem like the most harrowing thing you've ever heard. Like, if you've never been to America, if you've never been to, like, oh, I don't fucking know, like Seattle or something, then you're like, oh man, I want to take a trip to Seattle. I've never been there. I wonder what it's like. And you listen to Phil talk about it. He makes it sound like Compton in the 90s. We're going outside in the wrong color. It's gonna have you like strung up on a fence or some shit. Like the simple fact that this man-child, this giant baby, can sit here with a straight face and say he was robbed. Son, it's insanity. It's insanity. It's insanity. Like, I've been held up at gunpoint for my bike before. Like, I'm straight from the fucking hood. Like, I've been robbed, and seeing this dude straight up, oh my God. And then he tries to spin it like, I didn't say that, guys. I wasn't, it wasn't that serious. You guys are looking for clickbait drama. And it's like, bro, someone took your shopping cart and moved it. And you lost 3 reusable bags. Think of the poor children. Someone thinking of children in Africa. Or Guam. Like North Korea. Someone thinking of children. I mean, like, Jesus, Devontae Christ. This man has never been in any type of, like, mere danger or anything in his life. Like, someone taking the shopping cart from this man has him feeling like he's been robbed. And he didn't even pay for the items. He wants the police called. You know what? Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Seattle area of the United States, the state of Washington, Pacific Northwest, and out here, things are literally just getting worse and worse and worse. I wish I could say that you know, this is, by the way, for the record, this is not a political statement. This is not me trying to stir up trouble. This is me being honest, all right? Everywhere you go, you see thieves walking around with backpacks and duffel bags. They just walk right in the stores, and as soon as no one's looking, they go do-do-do. They take everything. They're right out the door. No one stops them. If they do get stopped by the police, in fact, here's what happens. I wish, again, that this was an exaggeration. This is not an exaggeration. If the cops catch someone in the act of stealing, they take the products away from the person who's stealing, they return it to the store, they take the person's information down, and they let the person go.
Phil makes Seattle out to be this wasteland, just like a lawless utopia. Like, you can't leave the house without your shotgun, a stick of C4. Like, I'm just imagining like a family of 4 or 5, everyone's armed down to the teeth. Like, the toddler's got a shotgun twice the size of his body. The 10-year-old's got like a grenade launcher or some shit because it's so dangerous in Seattle. Like, he's making it sound like, it just sounds like some RoboCop type shit, you know what I mean? Like, downtown Detroit is just, oh my god, this is clearly a guy that's never gotten out of the house. Like, if you live in Seattle, leave a comment. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm not from Seattle. I've never been there a day in my life. Maybe Seattle is this lawless wasteland, you know what I mean? To see how fans get together and it's just a murderous row of nonsense. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And Phil, for the love of God, stealing from a store is a petty crime. Like, unless you steal a certain dollar amount, the police aren't going to do anything. It's to take the shit back to the store. The store doesn't lose money. And, like, the police have better shit to do. Like, Phil's the type of dude that he wants you locked up over a bag of goddamn Doritos. Meanwhile, the fucking Hannibal Lecter's running the streets wild because Phil's worried about someone stealing a bag of Doritos.
They do not arrest them. They do not charge them with any crimes. They do not incarcerate them. They let them walk away.
Sounds good to me.
So I want you to think about that. What is the incentive to not steal when there is literally 0 consequences for committing the act of stealing? Right? None. And in a lot of cases, what's happened is there's been actual organized crime rings in the state of Washington. People who have gone on a tear, steal a car, drive it into the front of a bank or a grocery store or a like a CVS, you know, what do they call, pharmacy, run in, grab what you can, go to the ATM, smash it, grab the money, and run out, and that's it, they're gone.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now, if they drive away, the cops are not allowed to pursue them. I want to repeat that. If someone is committing a smash and grab robbery and stealing everything from a business, the police are not allowed to pursue them. They are told, you must stay back, just take their information down, and hopefully you can catch them at home. I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. That's the state of how things are here where I live. If it didn't happen to me, I actually wouldn't believe it. So I'm going to tell you the story of what happened to me yesterday, and you might not believe it either. I don't blame you if you don't. But this is actually the state of things where I live, okay? This is how bad things have degraded to the point where life is nonsensical at this point, okay? So I went out, and I did all my errands, and the last thing I got to do is grocery shopping, okay? So, you know, first of all, one thing about grocery shopping these days, and this is like everywhere I go, all the carts are always fucked up. I don't know why, but almost every cart that you get at any grocery store is completely fucked up. None of them go straight. They all like fuck, you know, get fucked up. So it's just a chore grocery shopping to begin with, especially when you're loading up. This week we actually had to get some extra stuff because Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, is next week, next Thursday. So there's a lot extra things that that I need to get for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, right? So you know, I knew it was gonna be a heavier shopping trip. There's gonna be more stuff than usual or whatever. By the way, for full disclosure here, I do use reusable shopping bags, just for clarity purposes, I want you to have the entire perspective of what happened, okay? Got my shopping cart, I got my reusable bags in front of me, in the shopping cart. There's actually a drink caddy in the cart, and my phone fits perfectly in there. So what I do is I have a list app in my phone, and I use that to track what I need for shopping, and I usually just pop my phone right into the drink caddy, and I check off on my list as I'm grabbing stuff and putting it in the cart, check it off, and that's how I shop. Pretty convenient, okay? So I literally walk away from the cart to find this cranberry sauce. I timed it, actually. It was 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I found the cranberry sauce on an end cap. There it is. I grabbed it. All right, we got the cranberry sauce, right? I turn around, I come back. I was not gone for longer than 120 seconds. I come back, and there's no cart.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Someone must have moved it. Maybe I was blocking something that someone wanted, right? So I start looking around. I'm like, okay. And then I think to myself, you know what? It's probably over one aisle over. I'm probably misremembering where I left this cart. I thought I had left it right next to the hummus, but maybe I left it in the next aisle over. I look over there. There's nothing there. Right? And I'm looking all around and I'm like, huh? What is going on? So now I'm starting to think, all right, maybe an employee grabbed the cart thinking it was an abandoned cart from a customer that had just decided to leave, right? But I'm thinking, no, the employee wouldn't think that. I got my reusable shopping bags in the front of the cart. And by the way, again, I gotta reiterate, these are not brand new reusable shopping bags. These are not valuable. I start walking and I look down every aisle and I realize as I get to the end of the store, it's not in the store. It's like someone, when I went to grab cranberry sauce, grabbed my cart and walked out the door with it.
Gotcha, bitch!
Now, I want you to think about how weird this is, okay? First of all, no, I didn't pay for my groceries yet. So it's not like, oh, I got robbed of you know, hundreds of dollars or anything like that at all.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man. No,
That's not the point here. The point is, someone just took the cart, right? What really did they steal from me?
They didn't steal anything from you, Phil. They didn't steal anything, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking?
The reusable bags. Is it a big deal? No, of course it's not. But they did get a cart full of groceries. But here's what really gets me, which I just don't understand. Okay, this is what really blows my mind. Alright? Think about this. If you're going to steal, and you're going to a grocery store with the intention of stealing, like I want to steal from the grocery store, right? Would you not go and grab your own cart, load it up with what you want to eat, or what you want to steal to resell, whatever it may be, why you're stealing, and then leave the store with the cart of the things you picked? Right? Would that not be what you did? What you would do? Right? Why would you look for a cart of someone else's shopped groceries and take that cart?
Jesus Christ, bro. My man thought he got robbed. And somebody just took his shopping cart and moved it. Bro, if he wasn't being for real, this will be comedic gold. And this was not real. Like, he's really befuddled. Like, bro, somebody probably put the cart in the back because they thought no one was using it. They thought it was a reshop. I used to work in retail, so like people would shop, maybe leave a credit card, leave a wallet or something, whatever the case may be, and stuff's on the wrong aisle. And it looks like a pile of just random stuff. And they used to tell us to, you know, put those carts in the back, or we would go out of the aisle and put stuff in carts and aisles that it didn't belong in, like toilet paper in the toy section or something like that, you know? And you take that cart and you break it down, and you put everything back where it belongs. Somebody probably grabbed that and thought that's what that was. My man's thought he got robbed. Like, he's befuddled right now, just purely bewildered. I can't. Roll me out of here. Put the credits up. Well, I'm done. Put the credits up. Shout to Store Pernell and do these streams. I love you guys, man. You guys make some of the best videos. I hope you don't mind me borrowing some of your clips. I appreciate it, man. That'll be easy. Don't go outside, touch grass. Don't be like Phil. Goodbye.